be expected every day in Manaoag, and it's part of the town people's routine to hear the bell for the Angelus. And then we have perhaps the most beautiful ringing which happens daily, and this one would be the Animas. I remember they would call it Animas, and this would be actually Latin for souls. This would be the 8 o'clock ringing of the bells, and this is the most beautiful because it's a combination of the small bells.
The work of improving the church and convent never ceases. Improvements in the church complex are undertaken to add facilities for the comfort of thousands of pilgrims who arrive in droves in the sanctuary all year round, but especially very heavy during the Holy Week and days of feasts.
The setting of the church is very important, which adds up really to the beauty of the place of Manaoag. You know, this is one of the few churches that's on top of a hill. No? When you look at the setting, you go up, the church is right in front of you, very, very strong in presence with all the towns gathered. And I noticed that you have, I think, 2 or 3 main streets that point towards the church. So there's some sort, this church, not just in terms of position, it commands, no? But it forces people really to relate to it because of the structure and layout of the whole town.
Kasi ang simbahan naman kasi hindi naman dapat ginawa sa bato. Kasi pag bato yan, matigas yan eh. Ang simbahan ay gawa sa puso ng mga tao. Kaya we are promoting community. And kaya nga, ang mahalaga dito, actually, since I'm the parish priest, ang nasasakupan ko is not the shrine, but the whole community of Manaoag. So we are promoting and actually dito, renewing and actually strengthening the basic ecclesial community. We have about 30 basic ecclesial communities around this parish. Sa mga baryo yon. So we are strengthening them and building, ang kinuha natin dito is, simulan mo natin na yung human relationship. Kasi mahalaga dito yung relasyon.
The Manaoag Convent is not only the residence of the Dominican community, it also serves as the formation house of the novices of the Dominican province of the Philippines. These aspirants for the priesthood are molded during their novitiate life to carry on the legacy of Saint Dominic. A unique and timely pastoral service of the Manaoag Parish is the radio information service of Radio Dominico, 102.3 FM. This station of Manaoag Dominicans inspires listeners to live the Word of God, exemplified by the Blessed Virgin Mary. The relics and mementos in the Church Museum are proofs of the answered prayers to the Virgin of Manaoag. Documents of the first-hand accounts of the miracles abound and are never-ending.
The museum basically is a collection of the many attires, no, of the Virgin. There's a lot that we can do about the museum in Manaoag, no? Not just to tell the narrative of the miracles of the arrival of the Dominicans in that area. But more so, I think the highlight would be why this particular attire at a particular occasion, why this particular color of this particular attire, why this type of symbolisms on the attire of the Virgin, because that in itself is a very, very long story, and that will be a big interest to the people.
I never really thought na mananamnam ko yung pagdadasal ko. Na ang pagdadasal pala, pakikipag-usap, pakikipag-communicate, hindi lang pagsasabi nitong mga words na nababasa mo sa booklet, kundi dapat yung nasa loob mo, yung nasa puso mo, dapat galing talaga siya sa sarili mo, hindi yung inuutos ng ibang tao.
Daydayo mo, O Maria, Diyad mundo ipalapag, O Maria, uligliwa, tan inaya maaro, tulungan mak idalan mak yaon narap etawan.
Sometime in 1989, I was talking to some friends. I was assigned in Urdaneta, Pangasinan, and then Divine Word College. I'd like to do a little walk, a walk of Thanksgiving, a walk of sacrifice from Urdaneta to Manaoag. That's about 13 kilometers. And so some friends said, yeah, we'll join you. So about the first walk with God, we call it Walk with God to Manaoag. The first one happened in October of 1989. 100 people walking, and then ending with the Mass, Misa de Gracia, we call it that. It's a 3.5-hour walk. Okay, so every first Saturday of May and every first Saturday of October. Now, as the years went by, people kept joining and joining and joining. And the last time I had a walk with God, there are about 7,000 people now walking with me from all over the Philippines now, not only